Alright, greetings. Hey, so we have a 2004 Lincoln Navigator, and this is a luxury vehicle. This is the second generation. This was produced in 2002 to 2005, and I did the rotors and the brake shoes all the way around. I'm sorry, just on the front. On the driver's side, right? Let's look at the passenger side first, right? So you can see here how clean the overall rim is, right? Okay, this is the passenger side. Let's go over here on the driver's side. You can see how black that is, right? You see all this stuff here? See that? Oh, okay. So here's the problem, right? This is telling me that how it's grinding the brake shoe. Right? Lucky for us, this rotor is pretty hard, so it's still smooth. So we have a chance to save this rotor. This is brand new, right? So I'm gonna show you how to diagnose this. This is a common problem. I didn't realize how common it is. But what happens is it looks like the caliper. The symptoms look like the caliper has seized, but a caliper didn't seize. It's actually, I believe, there's a lack of flow in the hose line, the very last part that goes to the caliper itself. So we're going to diagnose this together. So I just wanted to give you some signs. And also the client told me that well, it looks like it was on fire. My wheel looks like it's on fire. I was like, well, that's not good, because you have a new rotor and caliper. So it's got a lot of drag. All right, let's talk about how this thing is jacked out. You can see right here, we have two jack stands over there. They're just for fail-safe. Same thing on the other side. And that's where you jack it up from, the cross member right there. I do know there's a, well, make sure you're, something about your booster I'm unsure about. This is the four-wheel drive, so it should have a booster, but that needs to be disabled because you don't want to damage it. So just look into that before you jack up, okay? Okay, so let's go around the back here. I'm going to show you, you got to chuck these wheels. You get that there. And that poor man's chuck. It's a big old wreck. Right. And then right here, slide this under some more. You need to chuck these wheels because you don't want this thing to come rolling on you, because we're gonna throw this in neutral. Are you ready? Alright, so you need to, we're gonna put the vehicle in neutral. Right? So we need to, I don't think we need to turn it on. I don't know. So, but you do have to step on the brake. And it allows you to go. So park, neutral, all right? Okay. The key's not going to come out because of the safety issue. It wants to. Keys only come out when the car's in park. Okay, so this test doesn't reveal exactly what I wanted to show you. It's not behaving exactly the way it would if it's fully, locked up. But anyway, give you an idea how to diagnose this. So the car's in neutral, right? So you turn the wheel, right? If the wheel can turn, that means the caliper depressed, and there's no drag on the brake shoe, right? That's the passenger side. Let's go over to the driver's side. All right. Here we are on the driver's side, right? What we should see is more drag, right? But we're not going to see that, right? Right. So all we have to go on is the brake dust that's all over the rim. So I'll show you another way to. Okay, let's say that this had drag on it, right? What you would do, right, to diagnose this this right here. See that banjo bolt line hose? This one here? Yeah, that one, right? So what you would do is just loosen that up and get the brake fluid to drain out, and then turn the wheel, and that would release the pressure on the caliper, causing the caliper to relax, so that way the wheel can, caliper can depress, so the wheel can actually turn. So that's how you would. All right, so here's your hint, right? If you do this caliper job on both sides, right, at the same time, which you should, replace them. These are new. You have to bleed this. Right? This is a 14 millimeter. Right? And what I noticed was on that side, the flow of brake fluid was considerably higher in velocity. Right? I'll show you what I mean. So when I pull this out, well, you might not see it, but either way, I'll just tell you what to look for. Okay. You'll notice there's a significant difference in the flow of brake fluid. And there's two brass washers, right? Like that. Okay, so I want you to watch this. I'm going to, yeah, as if you're going to turn away right when I do this. That makes no sense. I don't know why people say things like that. Either way, here we go. We need to, I'm going to step on the brake, and we'll see how much brake fluid comes out of that. Let's see if that'll stay there so you can see it. All right. So, brake fluid comes out. Oh, that's nice. All right. It's not that, actually. So, one of the ways to diagnose this is again to look at the rate of fluid flow. So, when I did this caliper on both sides, right? I noticed that when I went to bleed the caliper, this driver's side, the flow was kind of restricted. There was very little brake fluid coming out. So that should have been my hint. I'm going to see if I can replicate the problem here. All right, this is a, so that's the 3/8. So. Look at that. The thing got melted. Wow. That's how hot it got. Alright, so I just kind of turned it back in, hand tightened. Let's see what we get. So I'm pumping the brake right now. Let's see what you're seeing, but yeah, that's all I'm doing is getting a drip. Right. That's not enough. Let's loosen this up even more. And it's like basically not even It's not even like, it's like nothing there. It should. Let's take a look. Alright, you can see there is flow. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, either way, this is what I saw. That gave me an indicator that something else is constricting the flow of fluid. Because of that, this caliper doesn't unlock. It just gets locked up and stays there. So, alright, that's the issue we have. I don't like the diagnosis, so I'll look at other stuff, but either way, that's the point of this video. Hope you liked it. Alright, so I want to share another way to diagnose this. I'm going to get in a car, pump the brake. Let me turn the key on. Can somebody tell me how to turn on a key? I mean, turn on an engine. Alright, let's turn on the engine and get that brake piston to go out there. Alright, so you see how far out the piston is? Okay. Here's the problem, right? You can still see. Okay. So, this should go down quite easily. Like you want to take the cap off of the brake. Container, take that off, right? So you can have air can go through the system. Alright, so not air, I mean flow. So you should be able to turn this, right? You see, as I turn it with this caliper, I mean with this, C-clamp is not making anything move, right? Okay, so that's, something is restricting the flow of fluid back up into the actual system itself, right? Now, let's take a look at what happens. So this is how you know, right? Okay, can you see that? Okay, so back here, all right, I'm gonna loosen this up. So watch how easily this flows. Okay. See? See how easy it is to close that up? That's how it should be. Just like that. Okay, so that's how you know something's restricting the flow of the brake fluid going back into the system. So kind of narrows it down a little bit more to like recognizing that that hose might be compromised, as in like it's no longer letting fluid go back.